Ah, oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Ah, ha, ha. That's cheating. That's cheating. Hello, I'm Rob. Welcome back to vidIQ, and in today's video, we're going to talk all about YouTube's decision to do this. In response to creator feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns, we're testing a few new designs that don't show the public dislike count. If you're part of this small experiment, you might spot one of these designs in the coming weeks. Just to clarify what that means to the average viewer, when you watch a video, you will still be able to dislike the video, but you will not be able to see how many dislikes in total the video has. Yes, that's right folks, YouTube Rewind, Justin Bieber, Baby Shark, and a whole host of other videos have just been handed out get out of dislike jail free cards, and it's got us all talking. Beyond the tweet you've already seen from YouTube, there is a bit more detail about this test in a support page that I will link in the description, ironically just below the like button. An important clarification it makes is for creators, and that they will still be able to see the exact likes and dislikes in the YouTube studio. This can be confirmed by rolling your mouse over the likes counter for any video from the content page in the YouTube studio. But how's this for a double dose of irony? I posted this tweet in our community, which not only doesn't show the dislikes on the public facing page, it doesn't show dislikes in the back end either. It's been like this for months and YouTube hasn't bothered to fix it. Anyway, I digress. Back to YouTube hiding the dislike count. The first thing we have to remember is that YouTube right now are testing this, and they're testing it with a very small number of users. The chances are none of us are actually going to see this, at least in the upcoming weeks. But if you do, let us know in the comments below. But now we know what YouTube are doing, the next question is, why? Well, when it comes to engagement, especially likes and dislikes, social media platforms always revert to this stock answer: mental health. Public dislike counts can impact a creator's well-being and may motivate a targeted campaign of dislikes on a creator's videos. So we, YouTube, are testing designs that don't include the visible like or dislike count in an effort to balance improving the creator's experience, while still making sure viewer feedback is accounted for and shared with the creator. Did you notice the interesting addition there? I almost missed it. They may test in the future hiding likes as well. I wonder if that's a typo. As I say, hiding engagement analytics is nothing new in the social media world. Instagram have been toying with this idea for the better part of 2 years. It can often be seen as one part of gamifying the analytics that just takes everything a step too far. Do you really need to know exactly how many people like or dislike a video? And as some of you will personally attest to, it is all too easy to suddenly find unnecessary dislikes on your videos, especially when you're a smaller creator and you may be getting a couple of hundred views and 20 dislikes completely skews all of your positive engagement. We've seen that many times when we've been doing channel audits for you. Now, personally, I don't pay too much attention to the likes and dislikes. I only use it as a broad barometer. Most of the videos on our channel get more than 90% likes to dislikes ratio. So only when it falls below that level will I start to really investigate whether or not it was a polarizing decision or opinion on the video, or it was based on the quality of the content. But there are, of course, a lot more thoughts and opinions on this, and here are some of the highlights. First of all, you're missing that only rating system you have for YouTube content. For example, whenever I'm going to watch something on Netflix, I will always see the thumbnail and the title, and I think, oh, hang on, is that any good? And I'll immediately go onto IMDb to find out what the rating is. Anything under 6, and I just won't bother. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion on watching films. I mean, you can take that YouTube Rewind video as an example. Nearly 3 million likes, but 19 million dislikes. But at the same time, is that a reflection of the quality of the content, or just a creator reaction to YouTube as a whole, which at that time wasn't very positive. Also, the dislikes on a video can be a very quick indicator on whether the content is appropriate. And at this point, we're talking about YouTube community guidelines, issues of race, gender, bullying, harassment, adult content. If you don't see that immediate rating, then you may be misled into some content that you watch which you really didn't want to. But at the same time, these videos should probably be flagged and removed from YouTube anyway. There's also the common question of who actually asked for this. YouTube often do weird and wonderful things which we aren't necessarily interested in as viewers or creators, but YouTube does them anyway. Abbreviated sub counts for one thing. I mean, do we really care about the dislike counts, or would we rather have YouTube Shorts monetized? I know that's not a great comparison, but where do YouTube's priorities lie? And you can find that out in their blog post. As always, here at vidIQ, we encourage open conversation, so I'd love to know what you think about all of this. Let us know in the comments below. A couple more points to note from the support page. As a creator, you can't opt your channel out of this test, and while YouTube say they are not removing the dislike button, they do say they will be keeping a close eye on the feedback from these experiments to determine what decisions they may want to make in the future. Also, as a quick history lesson, this isn't the first time YouTube have changed their video engagement tool. It used to be a 5-star rating system, along with the ability to share your videos to something called MySpace, whatever that was. And now for one final thing. Dislike this video. Go on. I'm giving you permission to. I know you wanted to anyway. Oh look, there's Rob making a video about dislikes being removed. Ha, let's dislike this video, it'll be so funny. Yeah, I think it'll be funny as well, so go on. It'll let me know that you've got to the end of this video. It's kind of like weirdly knowing what my watch time's going to be like. So go on, do it. I dare you. In fact, your channel smells. That's right, your channel smells so much that all you can do is think about this thumbs down. Look, I've drawn one on screen now here. Click it. Go on. I can wait all day. Click it. Go on. Go on.